All right, let's unpack this.
Yes.
Because this episode isn't just moving the plot forward.
No, it's a pivot. It's the moment the whole show turns from this, complex investigation into a flat-out manhunt, an unstoppable one.
Right.
So let's start where the last episode left us, right on that train.
Immediately, you're plunged straight into this intense claustrophobic environment.
The setting is everything. It's an immediate psychological pressure cooker. It minimizes everyone's options and forces these instant high-stakes decisions from both of them.
Right.
Zoe knows he's there to kill her, and Amos knows he has a very small window to do it.
So when Bob and Shelley, the chatty American tourists, show up, she grabs the opportunity. She introduces herself as Julia, makes sure they remember her, building a buffer zone of witnesses.
And they're just so harmless, They're tracing Bob's ancestry back to William Wallace.
I just find Amos's reaction to this incredible. He's almost amused, indulging this charade.
He appreciates the game.
He does. He doesn't panic. He doesn't escalate. He just respects the puzzle she's laid out for him. He wants to be close, but not part of it. He's keeping that tactical distance.
And this is where it gets really chilling for me. The photograph. Shelley wants a picture, and Amos volunteers to take it.
A brilliant move.
He makes sure he is nowhere in the frame, but Zoe and the people who are about to die are, smiling together in this Braveheart photo.
It's perfect because Zoe gets her witnesses right.
Yeah.
She achieves this temporary stalemate.
Yeah.
But he immediately co-opts her strategy for his own.
He can't kill her there in public.
So he just pivots.
Right.
He changes the entire environment from a closed room thriller to open chaos. He starts a fire on the train.
Calculated chaos, just big enough to force an evacuation. It breaks that social buffer Zoe built and separates everyone in the confusion. It's surgical.
The surgical violence. I like that. So the targets are separated, the chaos works, and then he isolates Bob and Shelley, hijacks their taxi.
Exactly. They're confused, but their first instinct is still kindness. They're offering Andy money, help.
I mean, it's heartbreaking.
And then he just executes them.
It's pure calculation. It's not about them. The murder is a tool. It's the cornerstone of his frame-up.
Right.
And then he calls emergency services.
Yes, and he describes the killer as Zoe. Short, spiky hair, leather jacket, and that one line, a face of pure evil.
That is just chilling.
It's strategically brilliant. It weaponizes the entire police force. He turns the rule of law into his own personal hunting accomplice.
Yep. So while all of that is happening, while Zoe's on the run, our only hope is Sarah, who's miles away.
Right, and she's frantically looking for Downey, who's vanished, to protect her. She just sort of stumbles into this tiny place, Fearin Village.
But it leads to this crucial convergence. Sarah and Zoe collide at that base.
And they finally compare notes. They put the pieces together,
Right.
which includes that decrypted body cam footage that Wayne sent to Zoe.
Which is the smoking gun.
Now they have definitive visual proof of what happened to the soldiers, the suffering from the Histropine trials. They have the truth.
Which brings us to the episode's title.
Right. Neglected Waters. Sarah has this breakthrough in a pub, of all places, looking at maps.
It's that classic trope, the official story versus local knowledge.
She spots the difference. The tourist map has 5 islands. The official one has 6.
That's the place. The extra unmapped, neglected island. It's where Dinah is. It's where everything is going to end.
And they know they have no time. The police are already hunting Zoe because of the bulletin.
And what they do next is just pure, beautiful desperation. They run to the dock, find this ferry captain who's being, obnoxiously territorial.
And they just knock him out, lock him in a cabin, and steal his boat.
It's almost slapstick, but it's completely necessary. It's the final act that pushes them off the grid for good. They're literally sailing into neglected waters.
Yes.
And while all this is happening,
Right.
we cut back to London.
Right. That cut to C's conversation with Hamza in London it's bone-chilling.
Totally agree.
So C hands Hamza a pistol. And the order is so simple. Go to the island and eliminate whoever is left standing after Amos and Downey face off.
Sounds about right.
So we've broken down the perfect
Right.
crime. We've analyzed how kindness was weaponized, and we've tracked 4 deadly agendas to this forgotten island.
The stakes are just off the charts. Downey is dying. Amos is a professional killer. Hamza has government backing.
And Sarah and Zoe are on a stolen boat facing down
exactly.
a chemical weapons conspiracy on an island that isn't even on the map.
Every single character is running on borrowed time or stolen resources.
Which raises a big question for you listening to this as we head into that finale.
Right. Given the level of professional training that Amos and Hamza have, can the sort of chaotic determination of Sarah and Zoe actually overcome that?
Can their partnership stand up to pure professional violence? Or is their story just destined to end in tragedy on that island?
Drop your predictions. Who do you think gets out of this alive?
Because I honestly don't see a way that everyone makes it back to the mainland.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. And until next time, maybe think twice before you trust a stranger who won't play Bananagrams on a train.